And hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, this time future connected. So I'm going to be approaching this in the assumption that people watching this have also come from watching my Definitive Edition playthrough. So if you haven't, then I'm not really going to be talking to you in a way that would make sense. So, guys, I haven't played this in a little under a month now, since I actually finished recording the game and whatnot. Still need to do editing for the spoiler talk that will come before this and whatnot. But that's where we are currently. Just recently, the last episode proper went up. Some interesting reactions. There's a few things I want to say coming off of that. One, I think I've said it quite a few times, but there's still about like half a dozen to a dozen people asking on significant episodes at times. That essentially I am committed to playing each of the Xenoblade games. That includes X, Cross, whatever it's called, and 2, as well as this, Future Connected, which I'm about to go into. So yes, I'm also committed, as it was brought up in the finale, and also before that, in between me finishing it, recording it, on episodes prior to that, and the end of the game going up on the channel, about the Monado secret files. I actually had downloaded that a while back. I skimmed over some stuff in it. I realized it has a chapter that was cut from the game too, which will be interesting. But this is my general plan for the series moving forward. I'm going to do Future Connected, and then I'm going to take a break from the series. And I'd say probably around when Fire Emblem ends on my channel, I'm going to go into Xenoblade Chronicles X. At that same time, I'm planning to do occasional episodes where I look into the secret files to do basically like a let's read and stuff, just to talk about them and give my reactions and opinions and make some discussion maybe in the comments and stuff like that. And because there's been more than a few people, and I didn't realize that this changed time in this one either. This is actually really cool for the main menu. But my intention, essentially, is to do X as well as Monado Secret Files at the same time. Once I'm done with X, I'll take another break, however that lines up with other series at the time, and then I'll go play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. After that, I'll figure out if I want to do stuff like Xenogear, Xenosaga, at whatever point I feel like doing it, basically. So I know quite a few people over time have said, man, I want you to do Xenoblade Chronicles 2 first, and I just sort of want to do it in release order. The second thing sort of related to that is, quite a few people were like, hey, Fiora's body is, how she gets it back is explained in so and so. It's like, honestly, like, yeah, we'll see that later. I believe I was told about that before too. But honestly, how she got it back doesn't really matter much. A lot of the text stuff along those lines is sort of just like, it is what it is in this. So it doesn't surprise me that they'd be able to say, oh yeah, she got that back. It's still the narrative aspect of it that doesn't sit well with me. Because she had a lot of aspects to her character, and whatnot that had to do with essentially her feeling like she just did not belong anymore, that she wasn't herself anymore in that state. And there's quite a few moments of development across Heart to Hearts, and a bit out of that too. Less so strongly in the main story, because honestly none of the characters had very many character arc moments in the main story, outside of Melia and Shulk, honestly. That I still believe that essentially it seemed like a significant part of her character of just accepting that she was still herself, basically, regardless of the body. Her getting it back doesn't really feel like it achieves anything narratively. Yes, you could say, oh, her body was failing, she had to have it replaced, and then at the same time you could look back at it and be like, well, they made a story, basically, in order to explain why she got her old body back. They could have made a story to explain why her body was stabilized, too. That's my stance on it, which is fine. I do really like the game, and that's just one aspect that came up for people commenting on my comments for the last episode and whatnot. I just wanted to clarify if my spoiler talk before this didn't. So, I should actually start and do the thing that this episode says that it's going to be about. So, extra story. Let's go. At this point, I think this is supposed to be an epilogue of some sort. Feature connected makes it feel like it might be intentionally connecting to later games in the series, maybe even. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh, it has its own... Okay, sure. Let's start. Figured we'd just jump into it when I went into that, but okay. Cool.
That symbol. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny! All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
After all the effort to keep costume continuity in the main game, they couldn't even make it so that it would work with this too? Oh, sorry, disappointing.
What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Just straight up 1 year later, okay. That's, Junks, yeah. Oh, is he just flying it? Interesting. So we have a big floating island here.
There it is.
Melia, we're in sight of Alchemar.
All right, I'm on my way.
Well, that escalated quickly. I'm sorry we lost your home of Junks, guys. Uh-oh. I like their new costumes. I actually like them quite a bit more than their normal ones. Interesting. So... we've found whatever happened to, the capital city, in light of the new world and whatnot. And the Telethia are still around. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Wait, so this is just like floating where it was relative to the sea above? Okay. So that was the head of the Bionis that was sticking out of the sea there.
Phew. Guess we're still in one piece.
Quite. What in the world was that?
It happened so quickly that I didn't get a good look myself. I saw some flickering around the capital. Then suddenly, a black beam.
A black beam? Some new defensive measure, perhaps.
Does she sound older? I mean...
The Junks. Can it fly?
Some components sustained heavy damage. It won't budge until we can swap them out.
Right.
It's fine. They're not particularly rare parts. They'll have them in Alchemoth.
Well, hopefully nothing gets waterlogged before then.
You make it sound very simple. Remember, we are still very much in the dark here.
Shulk's face
Good
there.
thing I came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
You have a... Actually...
Sister Bon, watch out!
Is it...
I take care of it. Kino handle left side. Gotcha!
Those voices.
Would he still have Monado arts?
Are those?
Nopon. Sure, okay.
It's Kino and Nene. What are they doing here?
We know them?
Shulk, we must help them.
Of course.
Are there people we know? And they're way up here. Oh, okay. A new adventure begins. Yeah, okay. Yep. Always gonna keep doing that, aren't you, Switch? Some elements of the new adventure are very different from the adventure so far. The most major points will be introduced in the following pages. Got it. So, first observation. Melia's voice sounds slightly different. I don't think it's a different voice actress, but it feels like she's not quite getting the same voice as she used to. Not that she's doing a bad job, just consistency is key in terms of people noticing differences and whatnot. So, the party gauge. As you progress through this adventure, instead of chain attacks, you will unlock an all-new system for performing all-out attacks. Oh, so we're going Persona on this. Got it. You still require a segment of the gauge to revive fallen allies. In this new adventure, Shulk has lost his power to see visions. No! This calls for more caution than before when it comes to your enemy's most powerful attacks. Well, what about everything else? Monado arts are still a basis of the Monado, right? Do we lose all those too? Is Shulk gonna get entirely new moveset so that he actually, is viable without the Monado arts and whatnot? Some allies will battle in ways not present before. The skill tree system has been removed. No, I'm so disappointed by that part I didn't really care for. Being gone, no. There are further changes, so keep an eye out for them as you play. Oh, interesting. Shulk and Melia, okay. So I assume we basically flew up here to try to find Alchemoth, because apparently it's still floating. For some reason. Oh, does she have like a little Monado staff too now? Interesting. Ah. We also have all the stuff we got from the main game too, so that's interesting. I will say, no, yeah, I quite like her outfit at the moment. If you haven't noticed from my channel, I quite like black and white color schemes with accented colors on the side, like the blue and purple being accents here. That actually fits my general aesthetic taste extremely well. Oh shit, I need to change back my control scheme. I've been playing Fire Emblem recently. Oh, one sec. He can put his suit up? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Can't even save my art setups from the... It would be nice if they actually imported more of what you actually had set up in-game. So you don't have to reset up stuff.
Who next in line to get face full of mild down? Anyone so much as breathe this way, rifle of Kino go blam or blam!
Kino, Nene,
Seemed-
are you hurt?
Capable?
Let us help too.
Miss Melia, Mr. Shulk! How very welcome. More is always merrier.
I certainly don't remember any very pink or very green Nopons. But okay. Very jazzy, though. Yep, let's just go.
Your fighting spirit is mine! On guard!
This'll leave a mark. Shake your edge.
Roaring Thunder!
All right, I'm feeling it.
Almost there! Don't lose focus!
We can definitely do
So they're party members. Interesting. Okay. I actually wasn't really paying attention to that part for a second there. Okay, straightforward enough. Very jazzy music.
Big sis, we did it! Job is good one, Kino.
That was amazing, you two. It was like seeing Ryan and Sharla fighting together again.
Just so. Fitting. For children of Hereupon Ricky's household.
Wait, are they his kids? Have we met them? I don't think have we met them before? Huh. Okay, wait. I think I'm getting this. So are they basically gonna be... So the Ricky's kids. Interesting. Why the fuck are they here? We had to fly up here, didn't we? Why are they here? I guess maybe they could have stowed away and fell off. Like in the crash or something like that. They were like a significant ways away from it, so... Okay. That might be a possibility. But okay, Ryan and Sharla are basically... So we're being given Ryan and Sharla via them? Is that how this is going to play out?
No injuries, Kino?
Nene, very, very sorry. Kino, not so good with strangers.
Oh, really? Most interesting.
Please do not take personally.
We're strangers?
If we stay here, there is a risk of another attack. We should move to a safer location.
Very well. Is this acceptable?
Plenty acceptable.
Right. Let's go.
Sure. Okay, sure. Let's go. No objection from me. So, why you guys?
This place looks promising. We can take a break here.
Why did we need an entire cutscene for that?
So tell us, what were you two doing out there? Rather, how did you even get here at all?
There's the million-dollar question.
About that.
Melia, I think these two must have come on the junks.
What?
Oh, that sounded like the Melia of old. Melia, just get a little bit outraged. That's what you need to do for the voice. Just be a little bit outraged at any given time and you'll truly sound like Melia.
Are you quite sure, Shulk?
When you consider their relative positions, I think it's quite credible.
The capital, on the Bionist shoulder.
So...
Ah. So that is where the junks comes in, then. I appreciate it. But... even though we won peace with Zanz's defeat, the rebuilding continues. Much remains to be done.
I realize that. And I also know that you've been putting in every effort.
So why then?
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
Shulk. That's...
We could be there and back in less than half a day.
Mama? Me.
What possible? It's sticking up over the freaking crates! Oh my goodness. It's sticking up. You're trying to hide. How did we not see them? Oh my goodness. Oh, what's that giant weapon that's just sort of... Why? Actually, that's a good question.
Kino, maybe better to explain. Mama, we're just on a little strolly stroll when we suddenly hear voices. Now, Kino. Nene watched Kino with eyes of Rogel. Kino, follow Mr. Shulk from behind and do some sneak peekings. Mama, Sister Pon followed Kino and sneak peek on too. Meh.
So you stowed away like I thought. But what for?
And that's the new $1 million question.
Kino always look up to Dedapon. Want to become mighty Heropon too.
I'm certain Ricky would be most proud. But how did that lead to you boarding our vessel?
He see opportunity to help people who in trouble. That way, can become friends with people everywhere. Mighty Heropon make friends with every toe step. Or so Dedapon say, at least.
I see. That does explain things.
Many, many sorries. Is not fault of Sister Pon.
I don't think we were blaming her.
He's not scored Nene. Fault is of Kino only. Kino. Sincere sorries. Kino wanted to repay debt. Dedapon and Monopon take Kino in when Kino all alone.
You were alone?
Is truth.
Right.
One day, out of blue, Dedapon bring Kino home. Said, here is Brotherpon. That day, nobody make comment. Everyone except Kino. Kino, more happy than could say. That why. That way want to become Heropon and repay debt to family. You're really sorry.
I mean...
Kino, you do your family honor. Yours is a most noble sentiment. I am utterly certain that Ricky and Oka are proud of you too.
Actually, Melia and I are in a bit of trouble right now. We could use the help.
For really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, if Kino must. You really twist wing. But fine, we'll allow to be sidekicks of Kino.
Wait, you have a wing?
Kino? Wrong word. Supposed to say friends.
Are those wings, technically? The little, like, ear thingies. I thought they were more like rabbit ears. Okay. Interesting. Well, nice to meet you guys.
So, we'll be heading for the capital to find parts for the junks.
Yes, about that. It's a bit of a hike, but could we check out that cape?
Well, it's closer than the capital, I think.
Explain.
I'm a bit concerned. What you said about defensive measures.
You fear we may come under fire again. Is that it?
Good question.
Yeah.
What did we get shot by? People? Automated systems?
It is true. Caution frequently pays off in the long run. The cape it is.
Great. It's settled.
Legend of Heropon Kino! It all started here! Mehey!
They are exciting. Event Theater 1. Oh, obviously gotta do that. The Event Theater has been added to the title screen. There you can view any event cutscenes you've previously seen, and I thought I had already done this. I guess for this specifically. Yep, sounds like it's the same. Interesting. Oh, what are those little icons on the map? So actually, now that I think about it, so okay, I was thinking level 60, interesting. Now that I think about it, I didn't really pay attention to it, but Monado arts. He has Monado arts. And which one is he missing? I thought I had these all full up. Oh, no enchant. Huh. Because there's no... I presume there might not be any Mechon in this? You know, if the Bionis stuck around through all this and just collapsed, essentially... Oh, for fuck's sake! Let's go. If the Bionis stuck around through all this fun, exciting, world-changing stuff, then shouldn't the Mechanis as well? Destroyed or not destroyed? Oh, okay. I sort of figured Kino would be the one they were saying is like Charla, or like Rhine. And she would have been like Charla, but it's the reverse. Interesting, okay. I do sorta need someone to play the tank role, so... Kino, your legend is inspiring, but alas, maybe not for now. Interesting quiet moment. Sure, why not? Get to know each other in quiet moments. Investigate a little conversation icon to view the corresponding quiet moment. If you don't already meet the conditions for viewing a given scene, feel free to come back when you do. Any quiet moments you've investigated will be added to the list found other quiet moments in the main menu's collectible section. How very familiar. You can always use it to check the conditions for viewing each event. Sure. No reason to save these up in this, at least.
These flowers, don't they smell heavenly?
Miss Melia is big fan of flowers?
Yes, because of my mother. When I was young, she often asked for my help with the villa's flower beds. How about you, Nene?
Nene also loves flowers very much.
I do remember having a little bit of an argument with Dunpan about liking nature. I don't think that's really come up too much, though.
I see. Then we have something in common. Before, when I spoke of them to a Homs friend, she said flowers are nice, but nothing beats a warm dinner. I got no understanding from her.
Charla.
Finally, fate sent me someone I can communicate with.
Or Fiora?
What Miss Melia say about dinner?
I can see either.
Oh, just talking to myself. The dinner part wasn't really relevant.
But Nene big fan of dinner too. Most of all, pollen orbs from factory in Frontier Village. They so very soft and so yummy scrummy.
Look, that's not... Hold on.
Meme?
When you said you love flowers, did you mean as a foodstuff?
Meh? There is meaning other than?
I should have known. You're one of them.
You're one of them. That is fantastic. But didn't Ricky say that girl Nopons liked flowers for non-food stuff needs? I remember him mentioning that to Charla.
Nene, listen. Flowers are not simply special because they can be eaten. We can admire their beauty, or use them to create ornaments and works of art. And that is a great part of their charm.
Ornaments.
You're wearing bows?
Meme? Oh yes, Nene remember. Long ago Dadapon made Mamapon flower crown for Giver's gift.
Ricky did that. That Nopon has hidden depths. In any case, I would like it if you also had an interest in inedible flowers. If you did, then you too, just like your mother in her own day, may know the joy she felt.
Okay, the next time Nene finds flowers that cannot eat, Nene will make pretty flower crown for Miss Melia.
Huh?
To eyes and Nene, Miss Melia look most bestest in blue. What think?
While I appreciate the offer greatly, weren't you originally of the regarding flowers as food persuasion?
Meh? If you make pollen orbs from not eatable flowers, they bitter and not tasty.
Yes, a fair point. It is just as you say. So Nopon see different but equal value in flowers depending on whether they're edible. Maybe it was foolish in the first place to try and choose only one while discounting the other. Well then, I will humbly accept the sign of your affection.
Nene, roger that.
And yet, why do it for me? Won't Kino and Shulk feel left out?
There is very good reason. Nene just want to see smiling face of Miss Melia, bright as sun rays.
Oh my.
Just like her father.
Meme? Something wrong? Nene, not say anything weird?
No, not at all. It was just how sincerely you said it. I should take a leaf out of your book.
Meh?
Precious Nene, I look forward to the gift.
Nene pull out all stops.
Although, I would feel a bit awkward were I the only one to wear one. Why don't we make them together and exchange them afterwards?
Meme? That sound wonder marvelicious. Is deal. No, in fact, is unbreakable promise.
Yes, naturally.
That's nice. So they haven't really properly met them before. They just know of them. I will note, in a world, we live in an actual real world where people take pictures of the food they make because it looks good. Why can't it be the same? Why can't foodstuff flowers be the same for Nopon? They just take pictures of them on their phones and send them off on social media and whatnot. You know, all that sort of fun stuff. There's actually quite a lot of these. Oh, wow. Okay. Wonder if these are all of them in this epilogue. Okay. Only one landmark so far, though. I wonder if there are named enemies here. I haven't seen any, but... I also feel as though this is probably going to be much more tightly balanced, simply because... Oh, there's a named enemy. Fantastic. Clear out these guys first.
Manifest yourself.
Okay, just one more left.
Manifest yourself.
Split edge!
Water, the source of all life.
Backslash!
How can this be?
Dream! We can definitely do this!
Smile down.
There's no end to
Manifest
them.
yourself.
I'm really feeling it.
Nice moves, Mr. Shulk.
Go on.
Focus your attacks. Nene, hear you. Retreat. Ouch. Now you shall witness our power. Power dead upon surge through Nene.
I'm ready!
Summon bolt. Nene's manifest yourself. The ether is flowing through me. First. Nene ready and able. Star-searing flames of absolution.
This'll leave a mark. Shake your edge!
Roaring thunder. Manifest yourself.
Split edge!
Witness my true power. Take me lightly at your peril.
Give it all you... Alright, I'm feeling it.
Starting to get toasty. Here goes roaring thunder.
We can definitely do this!
Summon copy. Threshold miles down.
Split edge!
Threshold sword drive.
Monado!
Oh, fantastic.
This is the legendary Monado.
Shadow Arc!
Roaring thunder. Please hang in there. We are far from finished here.
Light heal! Split edge!
Here goes water, the source of all life. Hungry now.
Slash!
Healing aqua. Manifest yourself. I feel
I'm
the
feeling it!
It is building within me. Toasty. Summon copy. Manifest yourself.
Slash!
Well,
Split edge!
This'll
leave a mark. Shake your edge!
Manifest yourself. Summon bolt.
Pull yourself together!
Nene, please.
Split edge!
Nene, say sorry.
I pushed you too hard. Were we
We
too
can
reckless?
definitely do this!
How can this
Monado! Save us from harm!
I'm not... Get me back up.
Nene, make it all
Ah.
Melia, cheer up!
I have water.
Light
The
heal.
source of all
Shadow Arc.
summon copy. Hammer beat. But Nene
Slash.
never miss.
Nene, pay it no heed.
Thinking.
Choke. You cannot fall here.
Right,
Nene, say
it's
sorry.
not
Little
over!
break.
Split edge!
On guard.
Stay strong!
What? Miss?
This'll leave a
Crap.
mark. Shake your edge!
Were we too reckless?
Slash!
Summon bolt.
Light heal!
Shit. Oh. No, they're not. I just don't have setups that are actually optimized for what I want to do because I don't even have... Oh, it's one of those sorts of situations where optimization of ideas and strategies will make all the difference in quality of efforts, basically. Okay. Well, I need to... Charla and Rhine, though. Fantastic how I never really used Rhine, though. Uh-oh. That might be a bad idea. Oh, he has very different names for his stuff too. Healy Bullet, Healy Gaboom, Healy Randaran, Kiri Thingamami, Kiri Piran, Shield Kaklang, Healy Kanta, Aurora Bullet. Holy shit.
This will leave a mark.
Always too slow in this.
This isn't going like.
Whoa!
Go on.
What?
So much for having armor.
This is the Monado's time.
Oh my goodness. Please give me my agility gems back. Damn it. Ah.
This isn't going like.
Ready and able.
on.
Back into free throw.
Oh my goodness, these guys are not set up for doing anything effective, are they? God damn it. Shut up, game! God damn it. The problem is that the guy's 5 levels above these two and 3 levels above the other ones, and I have absolutely nothing revolving around gems or setups and whatnot to really make the difference for all that. So yeah. Yay! Fuck, man. Okay. I accept the fact that I need to actually progress in the game so I can actually set up things that allow me to do better against higher level enemies. I will accept that reality. You know, a lack of skill trees also means I'm missing a lot of the abilities that I had from the main game that made them so good too. That like increased everyone's like agility, especially agility. Sharing agility up skills were a big part of that. And without having any semblance of a replacement for it, this has gone smoothly, basically. Well, this looks like a little village over here, doesn't it? Sort of falling apart, but there are people here.
One big hop towards true hero porn.
Huh. Huh. Are those weapons I could buy, even?
Many, many bird people here.
Living, too.
Are there really? Only high-end tier living here.
No Telethia.
Oh there, strangers.
You don't recognize her?
Oh, hello.
My first impression would be something like their Telethia that, like, transformed back.
I see.
But
You've had a rough time of it. However, I suggest you steer clear of Alchemoth. Even if you do somehow get there in one piece, don't expect the transporters to be running.
I fixed that.
Oh? Why's that?
The thing that shot at you was no defense platform. It was a monster we've taken to calling the Fog King.
The Fog King?
Yeah. Suddenly showed up in Alchemoth a few months back.
From what I gather, you're from the Imperial Guard. Are the swords you carry just for show?
Taking a sword to it is folly. It laughs at our attacks.
Oh, right. No one ever actually saw Melia, right? Outside of, like, the really high up Imperials and whatnot. She always wore that Mass Republic stuff. So I guess maybe no one would have recognized her if she just, like stood there and claimed to be the, new ruler, right? They never had a proper event with her unmasking, did they?
It's like hacking at smoke. Blows pass clean through it.
Must be Ghost. Ghost not shoot beams, dum-dum.
Which is an interesting point.
So that's why you call it the Fog King?
We fought in defense of our home. We were ready to die, and many of us did. But in the end, it won us nothing at all. The Fog King's attacks tore into us hard. Eventually, we gathered the High Entia and anyone else we found, and gave up the capital, so that we might live.
How awful.
Well, a city's just a place.
My grieving heart belongs there. Our heartland, our capital. Yet I cannot even mourn it.
Maxis,
Huh? Yes?
please, you have to tell us how to get inside.
Shulk, be serious.
Boy, are you hard of hearing?
Maybe.
I heard you.
Then you should know better.
No matter the situation, we have to go. If I fix the junks, we can all leave this place. Then, once we're in Colony 9, we can make plans to retake Alchemoth.
Good point.
No point.
Why not?
Shulk, do you think we took all that lying down?
Okay. Regardless of the viability of taking the city back, one, a city's just a place. A civilization is its people. Two, we still need to get in there to fix junks, or else we won't be able to get down. That's good for all of you too, if you want to like get away from here and join up with the rest of the Bionis and Mechanis civilizations rebuilding down there. Wouldn't you want to?
Huh?
We're not stupid, you know. We did all we could. It's true. I want to go home. But that's a dream that won't come to pass, and it already cost too many lives.
Maxis.
I understand where you're coming from. Still, I have to be blunt with you. Let it go.
If that's your choice, I'm not really going to tell you to choose otherwise, but we still need to get in there so we can get back down. We can't just jump into the water.
Now what?
Judging from the speech, I can't see us convincing him.
So this mean we're stuck here?
Quite a predicament, Empress Melia.
Ooh, that sounded like a familiar voice. But I don't think
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I humbly beg your pardon.
recognize.
Gelgar, at your majesty's service. Formerly of the Personal Protection Division of the Alchemoth Guard Regiment.
Is that so? Then the pardon is mine to beg, Sir Gelgar. And please, dispense with the majesty.
Perish the thought, your majesty. The recent war has rid us of the wicked purebloods. A new age dawns, and we half-breeds are chosen for its caretakers. With you, Lady Melia, as our shining paragon, I cannot but address you as Majesty.
I have no patience for wheedling. Especially from knaves who spit on their ancestors.
I would never dream of doing such. I merely spoke plain truth, no more.
Don't all bigots think that?
As you wish. But the Majesty address is burdensome to me.
If you absolutely insist. Until you deign to acquiesce, Lady Melia will have to suffice.
So kind, Sir Gelgar.
Make no mention of it, Lady Melia.
Sir Gelgar, we really need to get to Alchemoth, no matter what.
Ah yes, I have heard your exchange with Maxis. Hindering the Empress's triumph. A narrow-minded fool, if ever there was one.
Do we have to work with this guy? Is he really our only option? Is he really our only option? God, I hope not. Zanza, I hope not. Well...
To begin the authentication process, one must raise their hand to the transporter. The device is configured in such a way that only some of the high entier in this land and the Imperial family may pass.
Convenient.
Hence, Lady Melia should not have the slightest issue activating it.
Convenient.
A similar mechanism to the tombs, then.
That's our ticket into Alchemoth.
Yes.
Tasty news! Friend Gelgar is good friends! Kind thanks, Birdmister.
Not at all. I am but a humble servant in Lady Melia's employ. If it not displease my ladyship too grossly, may I offer you my companionship on your journey?
Don't you dare.
I have a modicum of skill with the blade. Please rest assured.
I appreciate the offer, but must refuse. We do not lack for strength.
Indeed. A great shame.
Echo flashes back to him trying to name an enemy and failing. PTSD. Uh-oh. Don't try to make claims again. Back up, Melia.
Should the need arise, I shall remain ready to serve.
Certainly. By the way, Sir Galgar, this outpost appears to consist of naught but soldiers. Where might all the other refugees reside?
They dwell beyond the Grandel ramparts, which lie below this point.
They live at a remove from you, then?
Yes, because of the Machina who live there.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Might you have forgotten? When the war broke out, it was the Machina's treachery that lit the fuse. Were it not for them, we needn't have lost our brethren and our home.
You couldn't stand the Machina and thus moved away?
Precisely.
But the war is concluded, Sir Gelgar.
Some simply cannot let go so easily.
This guy has all sorts of hatred in his heart.
Melia, shall we go see for ourselves?
Ah, yes. Very well. Sir Gelgar, we will take our leave of you now.
Do please take care of yourselves. You'll find passage to the capital through the Cragmore Caverns.
Okay. No objection from me, at least.
Sir Gelgar, thanks for this.
See you friend later. Please to be extra careful of self.
The same to you all.
What a guy. What a guy. Yay, we have shops. Okay, I figured there would be shops in this area. You can buy weapons, armor, and shops on your journey to get your journey to go smoother. In this chapter of your adventure, you will not find armor among the spoils for defeating monsters, but you may find weapons that differ from what shops have on offer. There's no lack of people having problems on the Bionis shoulder. Through completing the quest they give you, you'll obtain rewards such as money, equipment, and new color variations. Okay, suitable for use as cosmetics. Why do you gotta tempt me like that, game? You want me to do the quest? Offer me cosmetics? You know exactly what I want, don't you? You know exactly what I want. Oh my.
Hey!
So you want assistance with your research. Develop this tool for exploiting ether deposits as a common ether pick, if you will, and I'd like you to test it out. You're still looking uncertain, struck dumb by my apparent genius. Well, how's it different than us getting stuff from ether deposits normally? You're used to being able to mine ether deposits in Bionis with run-of-the-mill tools, aren't you? Well, that won't work here in Bionis' shoulder. The deposits are too dense, so you need a specialized implement. This. Previous iterations of the ether pick were pretty heavy machinery, though, requiring training and license to operate. So to cut through the rigmarole, I decided, I looked into developing that one that even lay people like you could use right off the bat. Oh my. Is that insulting? That seems slightly insulting. If you prove me right, I'll even let you keep it once you're done. How about that? Sure. Sure, yeah. We can do stuff. Just mostly up to an ether deposit. I look to my side. Great. Have the common ether pick and use it to give the deposit a good wag. So basically, we're research subjects. Yeah. Da 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 da. Ha!
Hey!
Thanks for that, I have to say. I didn't expect it to break so easily, though. Right, give it here for a minute. After all that showboating. I see. The problem's durability, alright. Due to the higher ether density on the Bionis shoulder, it seems it crystallizes into a form that's perfect for gems. Just reinforcing the pick isn't likely to improve the yield in practice. Oh, so are we not gonna, like, get the... Oh, so we're not gonna have to meld them together, but we'll get gems straight up, probably? Okay. Available learning opportunity if you like and take my research to the next level now. I did want you to have the common ether pick as thanks, but now that it's broken, it won't really do, will it? Well, that's too bad. I'll just have to give you the old retail model instead. Like I said, it's got kings, so it requires a trained hand, but it's better than nothing, right? You should be able to use it to harvest decently high purity gems from all around the shoulder. Saves you time crafting. Okay, does that mean I can actually do this? Fantastic, okay. On the bionic's shoulder, you can use the tool called an ether pick to mine actual gems from ether deposits, not just crystals. If you exhaust a given deposit, come back and check after a while. As you progress through the story, you may be able to obtain a more efficient ether pick. With a better ether pick, you can mine gems of higher rank. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's to streamline that whole process significantly. Interesting. HP up, okay. And actually, those aren't on the... Actually, no. Yeah, they are on the map. Never mind. Ignore me and my stupid stuff. Okay, so time to test. Time to test if the same workaround works with
Hi there.
buying stuff in this for cosmetics. Well, actually, just buying that didn't unlock anything. Oh, don't tell me that's how it's gonna play out. Like, if we buy stuff, it's all the standard stuff, but, like, we actually have to do quests for anything different cosmetically? Oh, is that how it's going to be? That might be it, actually. That might legitimately be it. Well, I lack the money to really make use of buying anything, so... Oh well. I don't really think I've picked up enough to seriously consider selling stuff either. I really haven't. Oh, does this place have a collectopedia too? Now that I think about it, that's worth checking, isn't it? Yes, it is. Is there just... Yep, there's just the one area. That's fine. There's a ton of stuff here, though. Okay. I guess I better do quests if I want my cosmetics. God damn it. Need something? Well, if you do, well, I'm busy. You gonna wait? No, wait, no, I spoke too soon. Actually, I'd like to ask you to perform some tasks for me. I would not normally reach out to strangers such as yourselves, but there is a limit to what I can achieve myself. I've received requests for assistance from some of the younger companions. I'd like you to resolve their issues. They should not prove too difficult, yet the volume of work was high, so I was feeling quite harried. Okay. Gathering wild grass. It looks like this is gathering stuff. Fantastic. Accept the request. Okay. Did I get all those quests at the same time? So it seems, yeah, okay. Ooh. Pororo's favorite. Interesting. Picked up something. So I suppose the biggest question at the moment is, what is this Fog King really? And probably more than anything, why is this place still floating? I can get Alchemoth, but why is the shoulder still floating? That seems like the weirdest part of all this, honestly. It was mentioned during one of the Heart-to-Heart episodes that if on a different branch of the Heart-to-Heart with Ryan and Shulk, between these, like him being scared of spiders and whatnot, apparently Shulk put in the spider because Ryan had previously done something to make Shulk scared of, I believe, those caterpillars? I think that's what they're technically called. And it's interesting because normally it's like, man, those things are pretty benign, but I don't remember them doing this during the main game, and I'm fighting them here and they're just like rolling up and just like tackling us almost. Pretty impressive in a sense, even. How much they're just screwing us. Or how terrifying that might be, basically. Just like rolling up and just like attacking you. Like, what would be a good example? I don't know. A golem from Pokemon, maybe? I don't know. I guess that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Things are going to plan.
Okay, that's all three of those quests.
Nice job.
And that should cover the worries that he... That should cover the worries that he had. So just, you know, jump back here and talk to him really quickly. Do you need something else? What are we gonna, what are we even gonna get from this? I've heard back from all of them that they were resolved. It's quite possible the Patterpiles were gathered to eat the plump wildgrass and the Brogs eat the Caterpillars. Seeing as how you've taken out the Caterpillars and the Brogs, the wildgrass might come back soon enough. We'll have some food shortages to grapple with until then, but that is my problem. So it was a food... Okay. Lucky for everyone, then, that you've won me some breathing room here, eh? I hope I was of some help. Great. Fantastic. So, what are you gonna give me? Cosmetics, cosmetics, cosmetics. Nothing? Nothing! Damn it! Why do you tease cosmetics and me and not even give me one for one of these first quests that they open up? God damn you. You tease. You game, you tease. Okay. All grown up, eh? Sure, let's go.
Brother Sister Pon. Hope they're not giving Mama Pon too much trouble buckets.
Trouble buckets? I want to say trouble buckets. That sounds like...
Nene, there you are.
That's such a fun word, trouble buckets.
Something the matter?
Kino's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe?
Little Pon never change. Nene will rub back later and go, there, there.
You're a good sister, Nene. Or maybe more like a mum. By the way, what were you doing out here, Nene?
How'd Shulk know about moms? Oh, I'm sorry.
Nene being reminiscing about Frontier Village, tiny bit.
I see. So, that's where you were living before?
Yep, in past, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with Brother Sister Pon and climb trees every day.
I assume you were the responsible one then?
That silly question. Nopon boys all good-for-nothing lazy bones. It all too much for Mama Pon to handle, so Nene have to help take care of Brother Sister Pon and Dada Pon all full up.
Yeah.
I wonder what Ricky would have to say to that.
Probably something about not being a child.
Dada Pon, after he'd chosen for Village Hero Pon, and set off on great adventure with Mr. Shulk. House become total pigsty, hungry little Pon underfoot everywhere.
Wow, I had no idea. Wait, was this after Ricky joined us? So that must mean...
Yep, before Nene became friends with Mr. Shulk and friends here. We actually met 1 year ago, back in Frontier Village. Dada Pon, stomach rumbly rumbly. Dada Pon, need food. Dada Pon, give grab.
So are they trying to like contrast it so we can't see what colors they were at the time? Because I'm pretty sure there wasn't like a bright green Nopon there at the time.
You're kidding. I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Nopon.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Oh, are they going to explain it away? I almost want them to make a joke about how all Nopon look the same to Shulk.
Nopon biology, aged between 10 and 15, often experience growth spurt. That why, when compare Nene now and Nene 1 year ago, it not too surprising if not realize they the same person.
It's still quite a surprise. I never knew that a Nopon could grow that much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shulk can rely on post-growth spurt Nene more than ever.
We can always count on Nopon. Us Homs could learn a lot from you.
I wonder if they existed before the world. The Bionis world.
But Nene have these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely. Poor Hum-Hum. Mr. Shulk, such chowhound.
I don't think that was me.
Nene prepares some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shulk, go call Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash up.
Really, that's...
Gotta keep a appearances.
We thought she was so grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really, she's just a kid. No wonder she's lonely.
Mr. Shulk, something happened? Tell me to rumbly to move, or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Mama?
I'll round up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Mr. Shulk would not say no.
Oh, that's nice. A lot of views of her. Interesting. Yeah, that's a pretty... you know what? Am I surprised that Ricky's family was basically raised by a mother and a big sister type? No. No, I'm not. If I'm being honest here.